Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It was good practice. Guys came out eager. Pads were banging. That's what you want in response to a disappointment. You want them to get back up off the mat, and it was a great start to the week. So I'm excited about where we are right now. Obviously, mindful of the tough challenge this weekend, given our opponent, but looking forward to playing at home and hopefully correcting a lot of the mistakes from last week and playing a much better football game. So anxious to get started in that quest. Questions?
You talked, obviously Kevin it's been rusty, and you've talked about that, but Brayhill got a lot of snaps today. Is there a depth chart change there, or what's going on?
No. We're just trying to get everybody ready. Kevin's a little sore, from the game, but we're where we are, and there's no depth chart change.
Sore in the back, or sore just
basically sore. Yeah.
Harbaugh today said he's trying to sell this 4-3, 4-2 nickel, whatever it is. Are you buying that?
Oh, probably not. Vic Fangio was a 3-4 guy. I worked with Vic in Baltimore. He's a disciple of Dom Capers and a lot of what Pittsburgh does on defense, and so the Steelers. So they have some 3-4 principles. So I think we have to prepare for 3-4. But they played every snap last week in 4-2 nickel, but I think we'll see both.
Owusu is supposedly coming back. Talk about the problems he creates.
Well, he's definitely a speed merchant, and when we got ready to play him last week, he'd already returned 2 for touchdowns. So we get him in the opener. I don't know what his injury was. They're not saying, so we'll see. But certainly capable of big things.
Can Prince afford not having this time?
Well, he got a lot of work today. Just nursing him back to health, getting him all set. It's one of those things you just have to cope with.
In talking about tackling, is there something you can look at a practice short of full contact that can show you if progress is being made?
Well, I think we went live for a couple periods today, and at least for our defense, and I think it was spirited. And Coach Bulla, who rarely gives accolades, was very pleased with the way practice ran today.
You guys came out here, it seemed like a little bit late. Did you guys talk to him before the practice, light of fire?
I extended our meeting time a little bit. I wanted us, we're in the morning schedules, so to make sure that we had everything with the installation of the game plan done, so we didn't have to leave anything out. So I moved it 15 minutes.
Kaiser, for them, he's got 15 sacks in 25 games. Kind of problems he has.
High energy guy, and got a couple of good pass rush moves, and he's going to require our full attention.
Where's Randall Carroll on depth chart at this point?
He's in that second role, as right behind Nelson. He and Jerry Johnson are both battling for that spot.
You had talked about giving some guys who aren't on the #1 team some more time. Did you see anything today that stuck out?
I spend most of my time over there on offense, so I'll have to check the film and talk to the defensive coaches about where we are as a defense to see, how guys like Jordan Zumwalt, Dietrich Riley, Anthony Jefferson, those kind of kids are, Lee Epinesa, all of those guys are capable. Obviously, Cassius did play last week, so we'll see how that works out. Offensively, I think our rotation's kind of set. Chris Ward's available, and we're going to try to hold him so we don't have to use him, but he's available if we have a disaster. And, obviously Anthony Barr played a lot.
Appreciate it.